Welcome to Tying Michigan's Best Trout Flies. Today we're going to be tying Regan's Hex Spinner, a fly popularized by my friend and well-known Michigan tyer Jerry Regan. So let's get started. To tie Regan's Hex Spinner, I've put a size 6 3x long hook in the vise. That's the average size for these big mayflies, and I've covered the shank with yellow 3/0 monocord. We're going to put the tail on, and Jerry always uses pheasant tail, so we're going to follow his recipe. We're going to use a little bit of pheasant for the tail, and we'll put that on so it's a little bit longer than the hook, and just attach it with a couple of good wraps there, and we'll run our thread forward. Now, when we get to here, the body and the post on this fly are all made out of the same section of deer hair, and this is a key to tying the fly. You have to find deer hair that's long enough to put the body on and long enough so that you can make a workable post. So I've got some. This is a good length here, so we'll just take a little section out of that and make our body, and then I'll show you how to do the post with the same piece of deer hair. We'll put it on and run it up to about there and snug it down right there where you want your post to be. Let those flare up. That's okay for now. We're not worried about that. And then we're going to attach the body with some overhand wraps toward the rear and snug it down here. This is where it has to be attached tightly, is at the bend. And after I got a little errant fiber there, that's no big deal. And take your thread back up now and make this tight here so it's secure. Now we're going to lift this up and make a post right here. Need some wraps in the front to stand that up. And then we're going to post it. And this is my method of posting. I just catch the thread with my middle finger on my right hand and scoot it around with my left so we get it posted. This is one of the keys to this fly, remember, is having deer hair long enough to do the body and the post both. I got a few little bits of errant fibers there we're going to take out. But now the other key to this fly is that you have to put the hackle on now and you attach the wing last. I noticed some tyers are trying to put the wing on first, and that way, if you do that, you're fighting it all the way. So I pre-selected a couple of hackles. I'm just using brown hackles. That's what Jerry uses. And we're going to attach the hackle here, right behind in front of the post. Take it up. Make sure it's secure. Then come back as close as you can get to this post. Now we're going to put the wing on. I'll show you how we do that. We take two done hen hackles, and we're going to match those up tip for tip, lay them right on top of each other like that, and we're going to put the wing on. But when we put the wing on these big flies, do not make the wing the length of the shank. Make it a little bit shorter, otherwise you're going to have a lot of tippet twists. So we're just going to set the wing in front here like this and attach it with several firm wraps right there so the wing sticks out in front. Then you can come back in here and clip these butts out. So now the wing is on, and we just separate it here like this. A few wraps in between. We'll keep our wings separated. Now we can put the hackle on, and of course we're going to hackle it from the top of the post to the bottom, running our hackle all the way down till you got enough on there that whatever you like. There's no set number of wraps, or some like it sparse, some like it heavy, and that's enough for me. So we'll just pull this down in front. You can lift this whole assembly up now. And use your whip finisher to tie it off. errant fibers you can trim. And same thing with the finish. Lift it out of the way. You can actually finish it off like that with your whip finisher. And just groom the thorax a little bit. And then we'll trim most of this post off. There you go. So now we've got a finished Regan's Hex Spinner, the parachute spinner, a highly effective fly under certain conditions, especially if you have a daytime spinner fall, or if you're in that situation where a fish won't take anything else and you've got flat out spent flies on the water. Use this fly. It's very effective. And by the way, it carries Jerry's name with it, but Jerry's a good friend of mine. He'd be the first to tell you that he didn't invent this style of fly. We don't know who did, but he certainly has popularized it. The Regan's Hex Spinner. And so we hope to see you the next time.